Hi Virgo, welcome to New Era. My name is Emma. I will start off saying that it's really bright and sunny and shiny in here, and I just won't shut the sun out because I'm Swedish. I'm sitting in Sweden. I'm sitting in Sweden, and I'm recording this in Sweden with the sun shining in, and it rarely does. So I won't shut it out. It will make you will see the cards perfectly fine anyway. Victory and success. That said, welcome. You will hear it, you still hear it. I'm still a bit hoarse in my throat. I'm getting back there. I've been away for 3 weeks from recording. I do apologize that I haven't uploaded more in this time. I did not expect to be away for that long. But we've made our way back, me and my little boy. And I'm here and I missed it so much. It's crazy. It's like you understand how something really is good for you the first thing you don't do it anymore. It's like, yeah, I don't know if that apple cider vinegar is really doing all that much. And then you stop taking it. It's like, ugh, you feel like crap. If that makes any sense. I don't do that anyway, but maybe I should since I said that. What? Okay. Virgo, this is your reading from today. On the 11th, I'm starting to do like more of a... The starting date is the 11th of March. Wow, I don't think I've ever seen that card before. 11th of March. It's not going to come out. And usually it's like an end date to it, and I've stopped doing that. I want the energy to sort of just go on, and whenever you find this reading, it's your reading to have. And if it fits, it fits. But what I've asked for is that from now and the near future, like up till 3 weeks, but it can sort of expand over 3 months if it's something, depending on what it is. So you understand what I'm doing. I promised a love reading. Welcome to any newcomers. Maybe you don't even know this, but last time I did a reading for you, I promised like next time you check in, it's going to be a love reading. It won't. I want to start over. I want to just include everything that I can. And so that you just get through, just get the messages that you need at this moment in time. And then next week I will go into specifically love for you guys. What else is new is that I'm now doing... I lost my thread there. Extended. I'm gonna do extended now. You guys have asked for extended readings, and I so appreciate it. And because of mainly 2 reasons. One reason is that I do like to dive deeper, and it gives me a sense of relief when I'm doing the YouTube ones. It's like if I missed something if something really wanted to come out, I can always cover that in the extended. It's always like more energy, more time. And the other thing is that it gets me some money. I'm not gonna lie. I'm gonna be really open about that. And so it's a win-win that you get your extended and I get some monies for it. I really like that. Okay, and what I'm doing now is I shuffle and wait for 3 cards to pop out. With the John Holland Oracle deck. I'm a bit speedad, as I would say in Swedish. Okay. And if I feel like I need it, I will use my beautiful deck, Mystical Wisdom. I for sure will use it in the extended reading, but maybe here as well. Okay, we're waiting for a 3rd card. Or, how many was that? Oh, 2. Oh my holy goodness. And what I found, guys, you're my 7th reading. So I'm well into the readings. And what I find is that as a collective, we're really getting into the juicy stuff. Juicy, that's very Swedish. The juicy stuff right now. Like very, very, what we were always, like we were supposed to find ourselves at this moment in time, being exactly who we are, have grown into exactly who we are, to be able to, I guess you could call it, experience what is happening this very moment, with the craziness going on in the world, with the certain people we have at the top in the political sense, stuff like that. And to be on sort of the other side of the darkness and really bring the light into the world, really step into your mastery. I feel like this is a sort of pivotal, is that when you use that word? Pivotal point in time where we're going to see this shift happening from the not so good to the very good. Call me an optimistic, call me whatever you want. I feel that that is the truth. Virgo, I just want to say also, the last reading, we had somewhat 26,000 views, and I'm not gonna like pretend that, you know, all those 26,000 is invested in this channel. It's still only around but it's still like 5,500 subscribers out of those 26,000. So it's not like investing, but that's how many people that has come to the channel, who's drawn here and has added so much to the Virgo community. So it's really growing into a beautiful, beautiful little world bubble on its own. It's such a beauty. Okay, on the table we have four. This card, this deck is 65 cards, and they're all like, I want to show you. They're all these different colors. It's like purple and blue and red and green and black. But on the table, we have 4 black borders. We have 4 of these. And as I said, that's the number 4 as well. So it might be a significance there that is 44, 4 and 4. 4 universe cards, 4 cards with a black border, which speaks so much about the universe, the spirituality around you, the manifestation of everything, like bringing heaven to earth, bringing whatever is in the energy to materia, bringing what a long time dream into a manifested reality. That's the thing, and it's times 4, so it's so strong. That's the most potent thing. What jumped out before I even had time to start shuffling really was authority. And don't ask about the reversed. It's a long story, and it's reversed. It's just what it is right now. Authority. It says on the bottom, authority number 4. 4 to me stands for your heart. It's your heart chakra, your heart, like your energy center. Okay. And it's all about, I want to say, coming home, like all about feeling how it truly feels, not so much what you think about it, but what you feel about it. How much you move yourself from your mental plane, Virgo. I know you want everything in order, and it should be, a lot of things is really intellectualized, but for you to like then just drop down in your heart. Just drop down in your heart and just feel it there for a bit. I'm pointing. So some of you guys who's really psychic out there, maybe you can see where I'm pointing on this card. Okay, I'm sorry. I was going to show you this. The little Gloria, the little, I think you call it halo. Is that a halo? Maybe that's how it is there. I see this as a halo around your head. It's like you're a freaking saint. Virgo, there's something about you that truly is saint-like. I feel you're in your heart, you're respected, you're respectful. But there's something has led you to this place in your life where you feel like a freaking saint, and don't like shush it away. I think Mother Teresa would really enjoy spending time with you. It's like something over the years has just humbled you, has made you, for the lack of better description, but it has made you kind. It has made you kind. And with the authority on the bottom, for the Swedish folks, authority just means auktoritet. Maybe you knew that. It feels like the type of energy that you sort of... Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks jumps up in my head. Tom Hanks, to me, he's so kind. He's so... From what I've seen, obviously, I don't know Tom Hanks. And I think probably everybody knows who Tom Hanks is. He's an actor. And I just feel like, yeah, he's so kind and he's so respected and he's so I feel like he's authentic. Yet, I would really respect him. Like, I really respect him. If I were to meet him, I would feel like I respect him. He's not somebody that you walk all over. I feel like that is you guys. I don't know why I'm drawn to say all this, but it's like there's something about your demeanor, something about your manners, something about your way of being right now that sort of you don't take any crap, and you don't, and yet you're so kind. It's like, okay, we have pillars behind you here, 2 strong pillars. I feel for some of you guys, you really literally have started to draw on a house. You could just have imagined it in your head, like how you want to build your own house, your own home. For some of you guys, it's like a foundation. With the number 4, it's all about foundation as well. It almost looks like a house. It's like it's missing a leg there, though. It's gonna fall over. But it's like you're wanting this stability, this foundation, and it is there now. It's like you have it in the back. It's supporting you in the back, and it's like you're covered. You got it covered. Okay? This is linked in with the next card here. The next card out is number 18. And number 18 is like it's adding up to, like, we have number 1, which is new beginnings, all about like a fresh new start, new beginnings, starting over. With the number 8, which is infinity, eternity. It's a figure 8. So as I said, it's 4 cards about manifestation and the universe. So above, so below. So in heaven, so on earth. It's like we're bringing down what you want come into fruition. And then 1 plus 8 becomes 9. 9 for me stands for endings. We're ending something and we're moving on, and it's also unconditional. 9 for me stands for unconditional love. It goes so well with this, the feeling I feel around you. It's like you take no crap, but you also are so fair. You're so just. Like, can you say that? Like, you're so you wouldn't harm a fly, but you also wouldn't like it will be a fair game with you. It's a lot of Libra here. Yeah. This for me, guys, it's called shadow. It says shadow on the bottom. And I think maybe I shouldn't say that because I'm not too sure. Maybe it was Gemini or it was Cancer that has this shadow. It's not the major card, so it might not tell you anything. I'm just saying. This is the polarity. That's the duality that we're looking at right there. This is you in your, call it yin yang, call it masculine, feminine, call it the figure 8 again, like call it heaven and earth. It's the polarities of all. And I feel like finally you've stepped into this balance you're this. You're so stable. If you listen to what I've said, you know that I haven't said one thing about one single material thing. This is you. This is like a reading describing who you are at this moment in time. And why it's so important is because you need to know that this is rare. You don't grow on trees. Why is that important? Because I think that you're stepping into some sort of leadership, some sort of being a spiritual leader, being a spokesperson for the new, for the light that we're bringing in, for the. My channel is called The New Eras. There's no pun intended, but for the new era, like for the new dimension that we're stepping into now, I think that you're so ahead of your time and probably have felt a lot of times without feeling sort of arrogant. Maybe you were a bit arrogant in your past, but that was just due to immaturity, not really knowing who you were. Now, knowing who you are, it's like, I think that you feel or have felt at times that you were born in the wrong, like, I'm born in the wrong lifetime. I'm born in the wrong century. I'm born in the wrong decade. Like, it's like you always felt a bit ahead of your time, having ideas that were so like mind-blowing, and here we are driving that car that you thought about like how long ago. It's like you're grown into you're left the arrogance behind, and you're Mother Teresa's sibling, friend. You know exactly who you are. You're Tom Hanks. I don't know if that became weird, but whoever is so kind that you respect, that sort of person. I'm just trying to convey to you what I feel here. Why it's so important is that you think that probably the Virgo that you are, like, there are others, you know, it's not. It isn't. There's no other that are like you are. You're a unique group of Virgos. You listening to this, not every Virgo, you listening to this message is for you. The shadow here, shadow work, I feel like this is due to where are the words when you need them? It's like, for the lack of better words, for better expression, I'm going to try to explain it. It's like you had to clean up for others, from others. Do you say that? You had to, it's like they made a mess and you cleaned it up. It could be a literal mess, people littering stuff everywhere, like making a mess physically, and you actually cleaning it up. Or they were just making a mess mentally, like hurting other people, starting conflicts, really upsetting people. And you were always, I feel so much Libra here, because that's Libra again. Like you were always the peacemaker, the balancer, the person, this, so yin and yang, like so wanting to clear the situation out. You might have OCD. I'm sorry, you shouldn't joke about that. But like, you wanting it to be good, you want it to be perfect, nothing should be out of place, that sort of thing. And so I feel that's what it feels like. It means you've done a lot of shadow work, and you also have been in the shadow. You've been working from the shadow, and it's like that is gone now. First of all, I don't think that you attract all that many more people that you need to make, like that you need to clean up after. It's like, first of all, you're not in that space anymore. You're not in that energy anymore, so you don't attract the same amount of it. Secondly, it's because you are done being in the shadow of it all. You sort of want center stage now, and it doesn't mean that you want to be visible. Many people mistake taking center stage, wanting to be, like comparing it to a Leo, like Leo always wants to be in the middle, they want to have center stage, wanting to shine, wanting to want to be seen. And that's not what I'm talking about when I say center stage. Center stage is just, you want to come out from the you're done cleaning up the messes for everybody else, and rather just stand in your light, and whoever's interested in coming to the light is welcome. You stand here and you're like, no, I'm not coming down there. I'm not, but please, no. I'm standing here. I'm being Tom Hanks, good friends with Mother Teresa, and I know who I am. I am the light. I have a freaking halo around my head. You're so welcome to join. If they're not coming, you're not manipulated away from your light now. That's what I wanted to get across. Good. You're standing there, you're being firm, you're so like balanced between the two. I think this is so new to you that it will take some time. Not that you have anything to prove to others, not that like all of a sudden you're gonna put up a new Facebook profile. This is the new me, but it's so new that probably some people will continue to treat you like, continue to treat the old you, if that makes sense, the way you were before. And so it's like, it's almost a bit weird to, I would compare it to if you're really angry with somebody. If sometime, you know, sorry for bringing you back there, but this is the best analogy that I have. If you've been really pissed at somebody at some point in your life, ever, you were really in a fight, you know what it would feel like and what it would take to all of a sudden in that fight, being so angry or maybe sad, just all of a sudden just switch, just be happy and really mean it, be happy. And just say good things to that person, and it would feel weird almost. This is what I feel. It's like almost like you're coming in, showing a completely new side to yourself because you've shifted. And so it's going to take a while for people around you to get who you now are. Like I said, you have nothing to prove, but it's going to take a while. Yeah, you're taking center stage. You want to be more in the center of things. It's a lot of symbolism here now with the moon and the sun. It's so duality. It's so duality that it becomes one. We're talking a lot about this as well, like how duality almost has disappeared. Sorry for that noise. I don't know what that noise is. I do apologize. I hope it doesn't disturb the recording too much. Like, look at this image. It's leaning towards, that's why I say you want to take center stage. You want to be more out in the light, because I feel like it's leaning, this little thingy there is leaning towards the light, towards the sun. But if you look at a picture as a whole, like the duality, the yin and the yang, the dark and the light, if you look at it long enough, it becomes just one image. It doesn't become like, it's not two, it becomes one image. And I think it's like you almost coming to the point where you let go of the duality. There's no opposition. I would call it the 0 point. I would call it the alpha and omega. I would call it like, wow, it's really, it is really fascinating. It's like, oh my God, stop it. They're like sawing something. Just had a sip of coffee. I don't know how you are this, how you is this, how you be this. but there's something about coming, maybe in meditation. I shouldn't hinder you in whatsoever, because you might have like taken this so much further than I ever been able to do. And so don't let my not knowing this stand in the way of what I'm trying to say here. Maybe you understand perfectly what I'm saying. It's something about, because I think then I'm reaching for things. Where could you receive this? Where could you receive this state? And maybe there's other ways to receive this state. So I'm just trying to like explain and so what I would say is that, yeah, I think that you probably could receive this state of being in a meditative state, or like under the influence of certain things. Like being back to this 0 point, to the very core, to the very beginning, where there's no opposite, where there's no polarity, there's no duality. It just is. And I feel at times you're there. What is going on? There's so much wind all of a sudden. I don't know if you heard that. Wind of change, guys. Okay, I'm going to drop that. It feels like I could sit here with this for another hour, but I'm going to move on. Okay. Then we move into these beautiful cards. They came out like this, but I want to move them. So I will. The first card out is, not first, the third card out is the universe. She looks like a sun in a way. She looks like a tornado. She looks like a whirlwind. It is a universe card. The universe card is, the destiny card has come out for 3 or 4 signs in a row. I would say that the destiny card is grand. The universe card is beyond. The universe card, I mean, we have 4 cards that is the universe with the black border. We're talking black matter, black materia, the dark matter, the universe, where it all began, where it always is, with the number 21, which adds up to a number 3. I mean, 21 is a lucky number for a lot of people. But the number 2, for me, it's companionship, it's duality. It's could be romantic partnership. It's the number 1, which again stands for new beginnings, new start, brand new start, starting over, starting fresh. Join them, we have the number 3. 3 for me stands for joy, creativity, happiness, just a very much like creating stuff. And since this is the universe card, that speaks so much about how you now create, how you go from energy to materia, energy to real life manifestations. But since this is such a reading about you, Virgo, is like you were talking about and have been. This is about creating you, which may sound a bit weird. But you can create, as much as you create a car or a house or money, you can create you. Like you're a matter, you matter, and you're a matter. You're materia as much as all other things are materia. You're the prolonging, you're the result from energy manifesting in this physical apparatus. There's something about recreational, creating yourself, like really deciding from a very, very starting over from the 0 point, from Alpha Omega, from the very beginning. It's not a going back, it just is. It's like I don't even know what I'm saying, but I'm just trying to say what comes through here. And with the universe card, it's like, it's so powerful who you're becoming. Who you're becoming. You heard me the first time, but that's really the nail on the head. It's like icing on the cake. You're becoming this magician-like powerhouse, and it's like you went, meh, I'm just gonna, yeah. So I've added a few belief systems along the way. I've added this body and made it look like this. I have some thought patterns, have some things going on, and let's just say I'm just gonna toss that out. Well, it takes 30 days to change. Oh, I don't care. Because I can go back to the 0 point and just start over and create myself again. From everything that you now know, the becoming is something about the becoming. You're becoming, you become. Like, you're being into coming. And there I lost half the subscribers. I know this is out there. I know it's really, really out there for some of you guys. But this is what comes through. You're such a powerhouse. You're so leading the pack. It's not even funny. You're so ahead of your time. And you're starting over, but you're not going back somewhere. You're just starting where you're at. And it's like you're redefining everything. But it's not like you're redefining or redoing. It's not like we're having this old furniture and the furniture is blue and I'm painting it white. It would still be the same furniture, you just shifted paint, and that's not at all what's going on here. I feel like you're remaking the whole of yourself, and you understand how to do that. And there's not, I don't think that it even is a problem for you. It's not even, I'm gonna need some time. No, you just go back there somehow to this 0 point, and you start from there, and you sort of become everything that you've asked for, if that makes sense whatsoever at all. I'm so overdue here with time. Okay, moving on to the next card, which is yet another universe card. It's so crazy. You probably are manifesting so many things in your life. And I mean, becoming this magician that I feel like you're becoming, I understand how you can now manifest anything you want. By the snap of your finger, it's like you just look at something or think about something, and from the 0 point, whatever that means, out of that comes just everything and anything you want. You're just a super manifester, powerhouse, magician. And it's not even about the car anymore for you. It's about like now who you're the universe, and you got that. You understood that. You're the one watching those documentaries showing how the universe works and get it. You're like, yeah, got that a decade ago. It's me and Stephen Hawking and Mother Teresa and Tom Hanks. Okay, and here, for some reason, you want a partner. I thought you were fine on your own. That's a joke. You're finding after you've redone everything, because that's why, because they came out like this. Doesn't tell you all that much, maybe on the, anyway. This one came out before this one, and I wanted to shift them around because I feel like, no. First we go back to 0 point and we redo everything that we want to redo. We start over, we become this magician-like energy first. Then we attract whoever is going to stand by our side, understanding this. Maybe not fully grasping it, but understanding what you're trying to do. Actually just being on the same page with you. And to you, that would be like a utopia 3 months ago, a year ago, because you would be like, no, that's not possible. But now this is like you being God, and God would never say, I can't create that type of person. I can't create weird trees. Have you seen some of the creatures in our seas? I mean, God can create anything. And so now, being all of this, still not being arrogant, is like, because it makes so much sense now. How weird that is that it makes sense. But it makes sense that you don't have to be arrogant anymore. Because if you just know, if you just be, then there's no arrogance. There's just, oh, it's beautiful. You're meeting somebody. There's a partner coming in that understands you, that gets you. It's love, and it's love orchestrated by the universe. And now I could literally say it's orchestrated by you. It's so freaking beautiful. It's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. I'm a Virgo this week, for sure. Okay, I'm going to go into the extended. And I probably won't even decide what I'm going to look deeper into, because it's not really about how I want to know more about that car. This is really grand. So I'm just going to pull more cards. So if this at all resonated with you, welcome to the extended reading. If not, I hope to see you back in a week for your love reading. It's going to be a bit more down to earth maybe, or maybe not. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, guys. Bye.